Hi, this is section 11.6, Objective 2. I already did an example of this in the homework. I'm going to do one with the horizontal shift next. I'm not going to do this one on here. Instead, I'll choose one from the homework to do. I'm going to actually do number 8. Okay. So a graph of the function f of x equals x minus h squared is a parabola, and it's shifting. Okay. If h is positive, that means it shifts to the right. If h is negative, that means it shifts to the left. Okay, so again, instead of doing this one, let's look at one on the homework. This is number 8 from the homework from section 1.6. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some values for x and plug it in here to find y. So I'm going to pause it and put some numbers down. You can do the same. Okay, so I just rewrote the function down here, so I can move my page up. And since if I plug in 8, that's kind of my center point, so I picked numbers around 8, so I went from 5 to 8, and then up to 10. I picked probably more points than I needed. But I'm going to go ahead and plug it in here and just see what the y will be. So I'll plug in the x right here. So this is 5 minus 8 squared, which is negative 3 squared, or 9. And then maybe I'll do another one of these, like I'll do this one down here, and then I'll write down the answers for the other ones. For this one, it's 10 minus 8 squared, which is 2 squared, which gives me 4. So at this point, I'm going to pause the videotape and go ahead and write down the answers for the others, and I want you to do the same thing. Okay, so these are the values I got. 5, 9, 6, 4, 7, 1, 8, 0, which is going to be my vertex, 1, and then, I'm sorry, 9, 1, and 10, 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and plot it on my graph. This is actually the answer, but I'm going to go ahead and plot it on here. So again, I'm going to pause the video and plot these points on the graph. So I want you to do the same thing. Okay, so I plot these points. 5, 9 is right here. This one is 6, 4. And then this one right here is 7, 1, 8, 0, 9, 1, and then finally this last one is 10, 4. Okay, so we have all the points, and then we connect them together. Okay, so that's the first question. Now the next question they ask is what's the vertex? The vertex is this point right here. So we did shift 8 units. Make sure that focuses here. Okay, that we did shift 8 units to the right. Okay, so I basically took my parabola, which is right here, and I shifted 8 units to the right. So instead of my vertex being here, it's here. So this is my vertex, and the coordinates of that vertex is 8, 0. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. The axis of symmetry is this vertical line that goes right through the vertex. It's always x is equal to, in this case, it's x is equal to this value of the vertex, the x value. So it's going to be x is equal to 8. This is the axis symmetry. Okay, so it is a line. Then we're going to talk about the domain, the range. The domain, it goes forever to the left. Like I like to put arrows on here. I know they don't do that in my math lab, but it goes forever to the left and forever to the right. So it would be negative infinity to infinity. And then the range, you can go ahead and guess and pause the video if you like, but here's the lowest value of the y values, which is 0, and then it goes to infinity. So it'd be 0 including 0 to infinity. Okay, so this is example number 8 from the homework. And so now we did an example of vertical shift in the last video, and now we did a horizontal shift. And we'll do a combination of two coming up in the next video.